Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's Hearthstone time.
And this week's Tavern Brawl is a new one where you basically just have the cho'gall ability on all the time. Just like whenever all your spells cost health instead of mana. So you're still going to want minions to use your mana on. But you're going to want a lot of spells. I don't think my deck is brilliantly constructed. I was just like, I wanted to do something, and I wanted to do something else too, and then things got cut, and it's just like, whatever. It's a paladin deck. It is not a normal paladin deck by any stretch of the imagination, but I think you definitely want to play a class that has a good amount of healing stuff, because you're going to want health to pay for those spells. Preferably you want the ability to, like, have something like Lay on Hands, which gains you health for drawing cards. Now, actually, Lay on Hands, since it costs 8 and it heals you 8, it's going to heal me 0. It's just draw 3 cards for free, which is also still pretty good. But you're going to want some stuff. You probably want some minions that gain you health if possible. I don't know if I found the right balance. There's so much stuff I wanted to include and ended up not. The Blessing of Wisdom, I figure, is like free gain, like replace itself for a card. I definitely want the Arcane Giant, but not right now. Light Warden should be fine. I don't know about going first here, though. Okay, going first looks a lot better with a Lay on Hands. It's going to pay the cost. Well, I got to find out if it should be taking the damage first. Yeah. Whoops, I should have played this first. That was stupid. Oh well.
In the light's name.
Yep, that was dumb. Starting off with dumb. Right away. On the other hand, I started off with a Lay on Hands and I got too excited. So right now I could deal 16, then heal back 4 and add 4 attacks. That's 20 damage. The healing would get her up to 5. Should have been 7. So I could do a lot of damage right now, and that would deny my opponent the ability to cast spells. Let's start off by Blessing of Wisdom. Okay, seriously. Here. Do I want to blow my load completely? I think yes. Before my opponent can start doing things about it. Since I got such a silly kind of draw anyway. I'm a ways off from being able to Ivory Knight, but yeah, we get it 1-1.
Reporting for duty.
So I hope she enjoyed that and wasn't planning on casting a lot of spells. Because when you have 5 health, your spells are starting to look very expensive. Your spells that you can't cast with mana, it has to be health. Okay, you're gonna do some stuff.
Tonight, a tale of terror.
Sure. Killing that, probably worthwhile. That's pretty annoying. I don't know, does that affect this? I don't even know if that affects this or not. But, I guess you can do that after. Let's draw a card. I'd better, as much as I want to reduce my opponent's health further, I should probably kill him. No, let's just hit my opponent, whatever.
Follow the rule.
So letting her get off another Thor's End, probably stupid, but on the other hand, she's virtually dead. So I'm just hoping I can pull through. Yep. Says she's become unable to cast spells at all, unless Thor's End is actually working on them, which I have no idea how that interacts. So that's what happens when I get a lay on hands right at the start. And she would have actually been dead if I hadn't been stupid and if I played the light warden first like I was supposed to. Let's try again. Bet it doesn't work out as well. Someone's going to have actual serious combo engines going on, because this deck doesn't quite have enough stuff to do that. But what I was hoping, without trying really hard enough, but I was hoping to try and engineer something where you could get a cycle where I was gonna do Druid, and then I had a weird plan with Paladin that didn't pan out. But I was originally gonna go Druid because they have so many like spells that would be like 3 mana to gain 8 health. You can have 4 copies of that basically. One of them is you can have the Bite, which is like 4 armor and then do 4 damage, and a lot of that stuff that would sort of be paying for itself. Yeah, I don't need you in the starting hand. This is pretty good, but do I want to? Yeah, I should probably keep that. Even though I don't have the infinite, like, healing stuff to go with it. Ooh, that's interesting. Getting this out, the priest has to kill her somehow.
In the light's name.
Or it gets nuts. Let's see what I get out of this. And I'm right now, Shadowward Pain would kill her. If I do this, the Shadowward Death would kill her. I should probably just save it. I mean, I could coin play him, but yeah, whatever.
Let me see.
She will probably get Shadowward Pained. I guess I probably should have spent something and buffed her anyway, because then the Shadowward Pain would become less useful. So, yeah, okay, stupid. I mean, it's one of those where I'm screwed either way, but actually getting her out, since she was going to grow either way, my opponent was definitely going to get a chance to Shadowward Death her, so yeah, from that point of view, I should have done that. I don't have much going on here. The only reason I burned those, obviously, was because I was at the point where I would prevent my opponent from being able to cast spells, basically. No sprinting for you. Okay, so you're heal trolling. My army doesn't do much. I really need to get the, like, craziness going.
The battle.
If I put out too much stuff, my opponent is just going to, like, Holy Nova me, but I'm going to do that anyway, because gotta do something. Hope I can get something good out of this guy. That's not a good sign. That's going to be a lot of buffing. Because all the buffs are free. At this point, I really need to, if she's going to, if he, sorry, whatever. Doesn't matter. If they're going to get this, the inner fire, I've got to have a enforcer got to get rid of that. Yeah, that's sort of annoying. Flash shield, yep. That's going to be bad. Silver Moon Portal. This is so big, it's going to be hard to do anything about it. Let's go. Put it on one of these guys. Don't have any card drawing stuff right now. It's really unfortunate. Having her alive is terrible, but I'm not going to be able to kill her. I mean, this is 8 damage. I mean, 8, 9, 10. I mean, if it all went the right sort of ways, but that's quite a gamble.
The battle.
Leaving her alive is bad, though, too, because she's going to get, like... Damn it. Alright, this is stupid because I'm running out of time. That was way not focused enough. So I'm not going to spend the thing. Damn it. I needed to get a lot luckier on that. If she'd gotten down... I probably couldn't even have done it. Healbot, yeah, pretty strong. And you can get more cards. Oh, you don't have the mana to heal her, though. You didn't heal her and draw a card? That's craziness. How her... And you... Wow! What's going on? I thought I knew how this game was going. That's not going to be as helpful as I'd hoped. But this should. Show me something big! Eh. Looking for her hero power. His. Whatever. Androgynous. The fact that it feel the necessity to, like, put in the gender pronouns is already pretty sad. Okay. I can just trade my 2-1 if I do this. Not that I'm gaining a lot of health there, but... I'm going to take the same damage no matter which one I'm killing, so yeah.
For justice.
Okay, now you have no stuff. And I'm doing some damage. These would be good if I had, like, if I was able to go through and, like, dump my hand early on, but it looks like maybe that's not as likely. I mean, everyone with a well-engineered deck is going to be dumping their hand pretty good, so this maybe isn't that useful. Probably take it out. I'm pretty sure I kept in the 2 copies of the 5 mana draw 2 cards one, where it gets cheaper for every minion that dies, in the hopes that I would, you know, kill some things, and then get cheaper. Alright, let's try again. Show me something big. Lay on hands? No, although Blessing of Kings could go a long way. My health is pretty low now, but... yeah. I mean, at least it pays for itself. I know I've made that guy vulnerable to Shadow or Death, but whatever. If I didn't have enough mana to dump my hand there, that was probably my chance, because my opponent's probably not going to have that many cards again. Or you could keep doing that. I need them to not draw a board wipe. Okay. Inner Fire, okay. But you gotta dump your hand, so I'm not gonna get anything out of this. But, oh, Holy Fire Bat. Still. 15. If I could just draw something useful... Okay, so I've got 10 damage. I'm gonna get my ass kicked if this thing gets to go. I could trade both of these, kill that, pay, like, presumably 2 life to draw 2 cards from this. Or I could just pay the 5. At that point, I'm at 9, so if I don't go off and win, I just get... well, no, I can go back up a little bit. That's a pain in the ass choice. Get my opponent so low, like I could potentially win depending on what I get, but killing that off would also be good. Alright, I'm not going to go for the kill combo, I'm just going to go for doing this, even though I have to trade all my good minions, which is pretty sad. It does make it cheaper, that's good. Okay. I'm just going to attack with one of them just so I didn't miss it. Okay. Oh, bite me! You piece of crap! I was like, I was in the process of saying, okay, I got him out in time. That's so stupid! Piece of crap timing, like, the server can't give me the couple of extra seconds, the, like, half a second, since most of it was all animations. Piece of crap.
The battle! The battle!
I guess I could have used my hero power first. Shapeshift will be fine. That will help pay for stuff.
For justice!
And equality. No, that's so stupid, though. You would have been dead. You had 8 health. I played an 8/8 last turn that would have been there to attack you, but no.
You have been.
Timing thing. So, I think Divine Favor is going to be less reliable than I had hoped. I don't actually have that much stuff to dump my hands super early on. So maybe I'll get rid of those. I feel like the equality is probably a good idea, but I don't actually have that many things to clear the board with it. So what do I need? Equality match. Seal of Champions is pretty good, but I have to have a minion alive. I really don't have that many minions in here. Maybe I should have more. But, I don't have the Blessing of Kings. Maybe I should just have the Blessing of Kings. I wanted to have this, too, for, like, cheats. But I can only put so many cards in. You know what? This is more card draw. Whatever. This is probably stupid because it's very expensive, but let's do that anyway because I don't want to waste more time. Let's do one more. There won't be dead cards in my hand unless my health is super low. This is an interesting one, though, because you can do some pretty rough stuff as a mage, too. It's just, it's harder to get the healing, and without, like, the mage can do insane combos, but if you don't have the healing, and
For Doomhammer.
Shaman's got some minions that provide, or at least one, like, that 4-cost minion that heals for 6. That is not too expensive, and that would do a lot of, like, healing. So I'd probably keep this starting hand. Use this Solemn Vigil. Like, it's expensive, but I've got healing stuff in there. The idea is to just combo into more things. Hey. Oh, okay. Alright, see, that does some healing to go on. Okay, so let's draw some cards. Lay on hands! There we go. That's looking good. Good stuff. So, let's maybe do this. It's kind of random. I like the card drawing, though. Might as well Holy Light myself. Just getting this guy cheaper, basically. Okay, that's good. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage I can do. If I get lucky. Got nothing to put that on. I can cast this on him afterwards if he's still alive, and if he's not still alive, then I didn't want to waste it, although it would have given me another 2-cost minion. So, we're both at 12. Can my opponent go off similarly and kill me? The overload doesn't cost you anything right now, since there's probably not going to be another turn. Or rather, there's not going to be another turn unless you can kill this guy. In all likelihood. Technically, I don't actually have lethal here. What you got? Okay, that's 4 health. That was your whole turn. Wow. That was not the same as my turn. I'm detecting a difference. That wasn't very good. Killing the Vitality Totem seems good, but killing my opponent seems better. I'm at 8. That's pretty high risk, so I'm going to make a guy. It would definitely be more efficient to do this. But this is 2 more damage on the table if he doesn't AoE. And at this point, now he's at 6. The other thing is, he can't afford to cast many spells. Spells that, if he doesn't have healing, that he can afford to pay right now to counter it. Okay. Then what? Like, how are you going to kill him without dying in the process? I think my combo went off pretty effectively. Very sub-infinite, but still pretty rough. Dude, you are barely alive. You're like, Taunt Totem's not going to save you. Well, actually, you're going to heal for 5, so maybe your Taunt Totem would save you. Heal for 4, but yeah, that's not a Taunt Totem. I was like looking around, I was like, wait a second. He did not get a Taunt Totem, therefore, boom. Okay, that was a quick game. Let's try one more. One more. These people are making me look smart. Must continue. You all know better. This was a relatively lazy construction of the deck. Although having another deal damage and draw card spell made a big difference, even though the life cost was hefty. Usually it's not going to go off so well. Okay. So mage can just do a ridiculous amount of damage. If I went off in that fashion and left myself at 12, I would probably just be dead. We don't need you. In fact, the way these games have been going, you're not even really that useful. Okay. I have both lay on hands. That's pretty strong. I can't do that right now. That'd be stupid. Much better. I think I need to play hand actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I can do this. It's fine. Can't do that. That would be craziness. I guess we'll spend one of these. Early removal doesn't seem to be a very high priority normally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I really wish there was just like a number there that would tell you, just the way it tells you how many cards are in your opponent's hand, it would tell you how many are in my hand, because it's relevant sometimes. Okay. Wow, that was terrible. We're just going to leave it at that for now. Wow, those are not the right 0 powers. Okay. It's like, wait, none of these are the powers that give me 2 health. It's like, damn you! I don't want to go too much lower, because, again, the mage might be able to just blow me up for all I know. Ow, see, that does more damage than health cost. Although Finley might eat one. Nope, Finley sucks. And I'm going to die now. That ice block is going to hurt. If it's not an ice block, it's much less going to hurt. Sealed light, excellent. Yeah, so I've done a lot of the going off, and now not so much. Let's see what draw card. Silver Moon Portal after attacking, that's always awesome. I'm not going to have this around for hitting things, but let's do it. So it gains a little health. This is not great, though. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get blown up. I can't do one more damage this turn to trigger the ice block, so I'm going to hold off on spending all that life. No, I think this is going to work out poorly. I think I'm going to get maged. Oh, that's not good either. That increases the efficiency of your spells. You do need to cast them without dying. There, Finley doing something. That's rough, but you have an ice block, so the thing is, if you kill yourself on your turn, the ice block doesn't work. But yeah, this is not great. This should probably take him out, but then I'm going to die. That's the problem. I don't really have a lot of choice. I can't afford anything, so yeah. Surprise. And then I die. Chances of survival, 0. She just does have no damaging spells at all. Okay. Alright, so I should be able to kill us both, probably. No, wait, I can just win, because I have Hunter Tech! Okay! I got through an ice block. I should definitely quit while I'm ahead. Because I think more and more runs. This deck could definitely be improved. Some of this stuff, like, it is like I thought. The objective is to just have a combo unleash. I don't know how much more stuff I can put in here that will make this work better. That's the thing, like, now that I have the Wraths, maybe I should take out the I only had one Peacekeeper. Maybe I should put back in the Sacred Hand replenishment. Because if I'm going off early on, I could potentially get to a point where I could pay 3 health and get 2 or 3 cards back. If it's for, like, a first turn combo. But, I don't know. I don't need to sit around and playing it anymore. It works pretty much how I thought it did. We haven't seen any super genius enemy decks yet, and I'm not going to wait around to find out because I won. So, well, yeah. That is a pretty interesting one, though. We'll see what they come up with next week.
Please click the legendary like button. And check out Tales from My D&D Campaign on youtube.com/Demonac.